Page 47. Acceptance behavior strategies. Stop looking so serious. Smile. Now I know this seems like a strange suggestion, but attitude can make a big difference when it comes to panic. It's very subtle. Our attitude can produce more symptoms. So if you think about it, when you're feeling panic, if you feel really serious and you think there's something seriously wrong with you and your face is in a frown and you're worried, it all goes to reinforce the idea that you mistakenly think you're in serious danger. Now, after you've learnt, you understand that it's just benign fight or flight sensations, smiling can almost sometimes quickly bring that back to mind. So you're feeling really serious, you're worried, you're frowning, you're tightening everything up, and then you try to catch that, let it go, smile, and that almost releases the subtle resistance, the subtle fear that you're adding to everything. And when you smile, it sends signals through the body that everything's okay. You know, the body responds to everything. Smiling, the body will know so well that when you smile, you feel okay. So, now I'm not suggesting that you put it on, but you try the best you can. Half a smile sometimes helps. Second half of page 47, stop watching the clock. Very important. It will pass, wait, give it time, and then give it more time, and then give it more time. Adrenaline can't be produced at an extreme level indefinitely. Okay? The extreme level of panic will pass. And every time you let it pass, you prove to yourself that panic, even though it was very scary, nothing happened. Your feared consequences didn't actually happen. So an experiment could be that you even try going to the other extreme. Say to yourself, okay, this takes all day, so what? It's just adrenaline. I'm in no danger. Why would I worry? Why would I need it to pass right now if it's just adrenaline? There's no need for that. Alright, and that again changes your attitude. It cuts down on the sense of urgency, the sense of seriousness, the sense of that I have to get through this quickly or something terrible is going to happen to me. If you're prepared to say, okay, let it go on all day, let it go on all week, all year, you know, that in a strange sense that sends signals to your body, say everything's okay, there's no problem. And again, if you don't do this, it's okay, you're still not in any danger. If you still desperately want everything to stop right now, it's not really a problem. It just means you'll maintain the cycle of fear, that's all. These exercises are so that you can reduce the severity of the anxiety enough to be able to go through the panic, to observe what happens. Alright? You've found that avoidance and safety behavior, you leave at a certain point and your mind is left at a catastrophic level. So you want to be able to go through panic using these skills so that you can see that nothing actually happened. Page 48. Acceptance behavior strategies. Distract yourself if you feel you need to. Okay, but try and face the feelings at the same time. Now I know from personal experience with panic disorder that even when you learn that it's more helpful to face panic and go through it and put your new understanding into practice, it's just very difficult sometimes. Panic becomes so overwhelming, you feel so bad that you just can't do that. And you feel, I need to do something else, I need to distract myself. And why not? That's understandable. It's okay. Don't worry about doing that. But how about if next time you do it slightly differently? You try and meet the panic halfway as well. So if you feel so bad you need to distract yourself, go and distract yourself. But at the same time, try and allow the feelings to exist. Alright? Don't try to just block them out. So if you imagine somebody's distracting themselves and they're turning on the TV and they're looking desperately at the TV and they're trying to think, right, I'll concentrate on this. No panic. Just forget about it. Don't panic whatsoever. You can see that, again, you're still sending out fear signals. There's still fear in the back of your mind, and you know yourself, you never really can block it out completely because the fear is still there. So let's say you try it differently. You switch on the TV and you say, all right, let the feelings be. It's just fight or flight. What's this program? Okay, yes. There's the feelings again. That's okay. Just let them be. It'll pass in time. All right? So you're meeting it halfway. Second half of page 48. Ultimate acceptance number 1. Ignore the panic and get on with your day. Okay? You can do this. I know sometimes when I tell people that it's a good idea to face panic, to work with it, to practice with it, they think that means when you panic, sit down in a chair, feel all the panic, work with it until you're definitely facing it and whatever. And it doesn't really work that way, because that's not you being natural. That's not you saying, this is just fight or flight. I'll just get on with what I was going to get on with. That's you saying, this is something very serious. I have to let it go and practice with it. Can you see you're still taking it very seriously, as if something serious is happening to you, okay? So ignore the panic, get on with your day. So to try to truly face and accept the feelings would mean to almost ignore them. So if you really were accepting that this is fight or flight, why would you sit there with grim determination, trying desperately to face them and accept them? It doesn't make any sense. If you really did know it was just fight or flight, you'd just get on with things and you'd say, this is fight or flight, what's the problem? Even if it was scary in the background, you'd still say, well, there's no point giving it any more attention, because what's the point? It's just fight or flight, it'll pass. So again, this is an attitude change. All right, instead of sitting there frantically, I'll get on with something else. See the attitude change? Getting on with my day. I'll do this, I'll do that. If it feels like distraction, okay, but just notice that and allow the sensations to happen. So when panic arises, practice for a while, but then carry on with your life, all right? Either work at home, watch TV, clean the house, call someone, do some gardening. But as you do these things, practice letting the panic happen in the background. And your attitude is, go ahead, do your worst, it's just adrenaline.